full of liquor, then we dive in it. Pull him to the side, let me slide in it.
Hey, real quick update. If we don't upload or things end abruptly, it's because I'm a full-time college student, so things get a little weird in the dorms and with my schedule. So, The Rock. I like how he came out. I think that was like 2 weeks ago now. 2 or 3 weeks ago now.
Yeah.
He came out because, what's his name, called for him or something. The blonde guy. I can't remember his name at all.
That's Cody Rhodes.
I know his name when I see him, but thank you. But Cody Rhodes called for him.
His father was Dusty Rhodes, a real famous wrestler. I've sent you some videos. I'll send you some more. His father was very entertaining.
Of course.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, of course you like the old people. 'Cause you're old. I'm kidding. But the, fact that he called for The Rock, and then The Rock is like, should I sit at the head of the table, just for him to switch around and get on Roman's side?
Yeah.
I love that. But I think I know why they did that.
Well, let me hear your reasoning.
Because, like, I also see, like, the side of the internet because you don't. From what I've been seeing on TikTok, a lot of people were really angry because they were like, I want to see the fight between Roman and Cody. But they're doing a cop-out because of The Rock. But I feel like they switched up now just so they could do the fight with Roman and Cody. People are like, oh, they might do the fight with The Rock either next year or in 2 years' time, depending. But they genuinely could wait until the summer to do it. Because isn't the Brawl happening soon?
You mean WrestleMania?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, that's in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, so they could easily do it with Cody and Roman doing the Rumble. And then just do a huge pay-per-view for Roman and The Rock.
Yeah, I could see that.
What?
I don't know if you know this or not, but The Rock is now the head chairman of
WWE, I know.
The company that runs, not just WWE, but the company that runs WWE.
I know. I saw the video where they were like, oh my gosh, The Rock just got his way in. And I'm like, but you know what that means, right?
Yeah.
The Rock is going to rig it to where he wins everything because that man has a weird complex with being seen as the bad guy.
I don't think that'll happen. I think he's just playing it up because that's what is expected of him. And so, and that along with everybody wanting to see Cody fight Roman Reigns, although originally a few years back the plan was for The Rock to fight Roman Reigns. That was the original plan all the way back before I think Cody even came back to the WWE. But once they saw that they wanted Cody to actually continue in this program, they had to come up with a new plan, which still included The Rock into the thing. I like how they ended up, though, with the tag team thing. That's pretty good. And then there's also some folks saying that The Rock might turn on Roman Reigns, which will set up their fight later on down the line somewhere, like maybe next year at WrestleMania.
I'm questioning myself right now.
So they can continue the Cody thing at this year's WrestleMania, and then set up next year's WrestleMania with The Rock fighting Roman Reigns.
That makes sense. But I see what you mean. Them wanting to keep Cody in the rotation.
Yeah, so many people were invested into that story that it did seem kind of messed up for them to just put him on hold again, because he already been on hold twice. Put him on hold again just to get the Rock in there, where they could just re-alter it and put them two together again for next year. They wanted Cody to finish his story. They didn't realize how big that was to the WWE fans.
But I'm gonna segue. The Usos. Ooh, yesterday. Ooh, it ticked me off. As soon as we got off the phone last night from our conversation, I immediately, as soon as 11 o'clock hit, people were already uploading videos from yesterday's match. Immediately. And Jimmy went too far. Jimmy went too far on Jay, and I want to slap him. And that's messed up, because I normally love both Usos. But the fact he was like, you're still the little brother, no matter what you do, ticked me off. Because at a certain point, Jimmy is still under the tyranny of Roman, so you really can't talk much, because your brother left. You didn't. Ooh. Just for him to do 2 Uso splashes on him, that ticked me off more. How dare you?
Yeah, that was raw.
Like, I know they're probably not beefing in real life, but for me, it's like, I don't know how you two are behind the scenes right now, because you guys aren't allowed to post on your private, like, accounts about how you really are. So, like, you're ticking me off. How dare you? Y'all are messing with me. And I feel robbed.
That was kind of messed up when they stopped. I was wondering how they were going to interrupt that match, because you knew it was going to happen since they were in the building.
I didn't know they were in the building. I didn't know they were.
Well, see, had you seen the beginning of the show, you would have known, because they stopped Cody's match with Drew McIntyre.
You gotta remember, I see everything like hours later.
They whooped Cody's ass. And that's funny in itself, because Drew, this whole thing started because Drew was after the bloodline. Then here's the bloodline right here in your face, and you didn't do anything because they're beating up Cody, which would have came to your advantage, and he still didn't do shit. That made him a hypocrite.
It's just, the anger.
But since they were there to do that, you know they were still going to stick around to see their brother fight against Gunther.
I know.
They weren't going to just leave, and so it was just a matter of when was they going to jump and interfere in the match. And when they rang that bell, when he was almost champion, because he had a 3 count, he was about to win the belt, and they stopped. They hit the bell before he could get to the 3. But I didn't think they were going to get in there and beat his ass, though.
From what I remember last night when I saw the clip on TikTok was I was in my bed and all my roommate saw was me just punching the air in anger. Because I was like, oh my, I had to stop myself from yelling, going, they can't do this. Out of frustration, because how dare you? And then Sumo started throwing punches too, so I'm like, y'all just jumping him. How dare you? Y'all are no good. They are no good.
Did you see the R-Truth documentary?
The R-Truth what?
They had a little small interview with him. It was set up sort of like a documentary for R-Truth. So you didn't get to see that, huh?
No, I will look it up after this recording session.
It was hilarious. It even started out with a lie. He knew them when they were little babies, and they had a picture of all of them when they were little babies. I knew he was going to go.
The Judgment Day?
Go left right after that.
The Judgment Day?
Yeah. They were all little babies, and all of a sudden, R-Truth's face popped up in there with them. His little babies.
It would have made sense for R-Truth to possibly know Dom, but not anybody else, which is really weird, because I think about how old R-Truth is since you told me, and it just messes with me.
Yeah, that's funny, because if they were little babies, Dom shouldn't have been existing at all.
No, okay, if you do the math, the one beard guy, the one I don't like, he's close in age. Finn Balor is close in age with Damien, and then I don't know about the long-haired blonde guy. I can't tell you because I don't.
McDonough.
No, I don't know how old he is, and I can't figure it out. I frankly don't care about him either.
He's relatively young.
But Rena is only 2 years or a year older than Dom. And when I found that out, I'm like, oh. Rena is the same age as Neva. I don't like that. It mentally doesn't seem right to me because Rhea seems somewhat older from the interviews I've seen with her, where she holds herself to like a very poised status, but she also like plays into her like being like a child type antagonist type deal.
Yeah.
It's so weird when you realize their real ages, and it messes with you.
You know, R-Truth also got his ass whooped last night too.
You told me about that. By who though?
Judgment Day.
Again?
Yeah.
Didn't they beat him last week on Friday?
Yeah, that's how this week's match came about. The people that saved him teamed up with him, plus The Miz. The Miz teamed up with him. It was a 4-man match, and they still lost. And then while everybody was outside the ring and Truth was in the ring, they jumped him.
This is bad because I'm slowly starting to like the Judgment Day more and more that I see of them on my like For You page and clips of them actually being kind of fun. But like for them to do my dude Truth like this ticks me off. I can't. How dare they? Oh, the Women's League last night. Yes, this was either yesterday or Friday. I don't remember. What's your name came and then beat all of the other female contestants who were in line.
Nia Jax.
She beat everybody else, and I don't like that because Jimmy's wife was in the running. I don't remember her name right now. Gosh dang.
Oh well.
Because I remember her real name, not her stage name.
You know, she's in the bloodline too, sort of.
It makes sense for her to be in it because her husband's in it. But like, I want to see them like.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about Nia Jax. She's the cousin of
Oh
The
yeah,
Rock.
yeah, which is technically a cousin of Roman and all them.
Yep.
So, yeah, but I want to see them play into that because if you have two girls who are technically a part of the same faction, the Bloodline, I want to see how they could play that because if they get Jimmy's wife into the Bloodline and Nia's somewhat there too, they need to like initiate that in like a background scene. I need that. I feel like it'd be very, very interesting.
Yeah. I don't know if they acknowledge it on TV, but in real life, they're family.
Cause I don't want this simple life.